This is me explaining how cold my house is and why I have to wear what I'm wearing right now in this video. So let's get to the point. We're making a mushroom hat today. Hi, I'm Felicia Donnell, HeirOfGlee, and you're here to watch me make things. Hello, welcome to my basement. The lighting is going to be crap today. Here is what I'm going to be using for the hat thing. This is going to be covering underneath the wig. I might even spray on top of the wig to get rid of some of the shadiness. The foam that we're going to be putting on top of the rim. The white fabric paint. Measure on my head. Welcome to where we hang all of our clothes. Hello, brother. So as mentioned, I'm always cold, so I always have to have something on top of my head, and especially with this toadette cosplay, I will have a wig on top of my head as well. So we're going to measure with whatever you have on top of your head at the time you have on top of your head. Or at least measure with your wig on. Also, don't forget to measure the long way, which is from the back. Now that you have the measurements of your head, you need a box that's big enough for your big-ass toadette dome. In proportionate to your body, it should be huge, right? So I want it to be huge, and I guess you need a huge box, and well, I thought this wasn't enough. At the new box that is for the bathroom remakeover, and I really want to steal it. Let me see if I can find more boxes. We thought we would have been prepared for this, didn't we? Well, I'm not prepared, so I searched the whole basement of our goodies in the back and the front. We have a lot of stuff. Thank God that my brother and father have a hobby like me. We're hobbyists, and I may have found the mother lode. So as my father and my brother is a DJ, they have a lot of boxes, DJ boxes. And I'm looking at this one. Hey, we're working with foam, right? This will be a nice base for it. Just put a hole in the thickness to it compared to boxes. We gotta do math. So that I did some math. I did the diameter radius kind of thing where you do half of the radius with the diameter, and yeah, I don't know. I don't remember the terms. I just remember you're supposed to do half of what you measured, but subtract that from the full, and then you get your head size, and I still didn't get it right. And this is why foam is supreme, because you can always glue foam to foam no matter what, especially how thick this is. This is the best. I'm glad I didn't have to use cardboard, because with cardboard I would have to like tape it some kind of way. No, don't do cardboard. Find whatever this foam is for where they ship in packaging. I don't know what it's called, but I'm sure it's easy to find. Okay, so remember when I measured from front and back? I'm using that measurement on a cardboard so it could lay on top of my head in a certain way, like over my bang area. And I did from my ear to ear as well, the measurement, and then I did the other side. It's pretty easy. It's just like a hammock for your head, a backwards hammock. I thought it was gonna be louder. Now I'm thinking. What was I thinking? You can't hear me. So, you see my hand movement there? I wanted to make my toadstool kind of wavy because most mushrooms have that wavy look to it, and I kind of got it, but you don't really notice it on the afro, so there's no reason to go further with this explanation. I think foam is a cosplayer's staple. You see this thing, this expanding foam? Perfect. I thought it was going to expand more than this. It kind of expanded twice the amount of its original. There's a speed thing that I did. Why am I so bad with words? But yeah, next time I will buy 4 of these cans, but it didn't matter because an afro is extremely puffy in the first place, so maybe for other future things like armor or whatever, I say get 4 cans. It's best to have extra. This is only one. This only have one, but just imagine it. You see the height? Are we ready? mother, I have failed. So I didn't get what I want. So I'm just going to glue them back together and start adding some lights to this under here. I still don't know if I want this. Pause. Do it need to be this wide? Yes. We're gonna mark this moment of me coming back from surgery successful. My scar is healing quite well. I'm still in a bit of pain, but just enough to edit this video. So here's what we're doing. We're making a well for the lights that we're going to put in later on, so it won't be so obviously outside the wig hair. At least it looks like it's like embedded into the brain of this helmet, caucus helmet. I already measured the reach of this battery. It's comfortable enough for my hand to reach behind my head on my right side. It's best to fit this yourself and see what you're comfortable with. Most of them in, and I have a lot, well, not a lot, just enough to go on the top left. So let's start putting these poof beef poofs. Let's see if I can use just one for the front area because the back is going to be too poofy to put on. Do it like a carpet where you don't want to cut the fibers, you just want to cut. Oh my gosh. It's just me. It's me, the Afro tamer. Here's the lights. Oh yeah, that's a good spot. There's some blinkies. I almost died on my own spit. Okay, so you see it, you see. So I think one wig will do well. You see, maybe I won't put the other thing. Oh my god, my eyes. It looks like it looks like a Russian hat. These, huh? You guys, I'm literally in the boiler room. This is front, this is a lot of hair here. But here's me testing the lights. That's what I'm talking about. It does look like a mushroom. So what do you think? This here, you know, Ice Spice, or this here, which is Lost in the Clouds, or this here, which is the one I'm picking, so why am I asking you? Let me tell you something, I'm an overachiever, and I was debating if I should fill this up with more hair, and I decided to glue the hair that's already there just to fill up the bald spots, so if there's any wind that's blowing, it'll be covered. You know, you can also spray paint there, but I'd rather just glue the hair that's already there to that part. Glue down the edges so it doesn't give you problems later on in life when you're shipping it. And I'm also using white spray paint to blend the edges together so it just doesn't look like a harsh line, even though a mushroom has a harsh line. I just thought an ombre would look so much more better. Maybe if I fold this over a little bit. I mean, it looks both like a mushroom and the Afro, and I guess that's what I wanted. Oh no, the white stays inside. I think some pink I'm gonna stick above, and some I'm gonna let it hang over so it looks like one of those mushrooms that curve. You don't hear me. It's me, Shen.
What the hell?
Oh, toadettes.
Yeah, you got it. This is how I test my cosplays to know if it's actually what it looks like to other people, because sometimes I kind of overdo it. Anyway, I'm shaving my mushroom here. I'm using the mirror to mark my spots to see if it looks good where it is. Yeah, it's not easy. I'm also using a template, but I definitely didn't use it after because I wanted the spots to be a little bit more bigger than that. It's nice and cute and small here, but toadette spots are huge. Yeah. Not better than I thought. I'm just gonna comb out the sides here, but I'm not gonna touch the white at all. I am using the fabric spray to make a ball, because you know how fabric spray kind of makes things hard and crunchy? Well, I use it as glue to make a ball. You know, use gloves because it will get kind of stinky and it really sticks to your hands. Jesus Christ, it took longer than I thought it would take, but I'm glad I'm here, I'm glad I'm finished, and here is the final results. I want to give a shout out to my patrons, especially Dice, for supporting this hair helmet of a beauty. I'm hoping to do more. I have more in store, and for my patrons, you already know what's in store, so that's it to you. I will be wearing this at the next convention. It does give me a headache, but at least this convention has air conditioning. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.